All right, welcome to RFC Promotions Fighter Spotlight Episode 1 for RFC Cage of Fire. This is the 6th event in our promotions history. Here with us today, we have Shane Cash Money Myles. He's going to be fighting April 1st, AJ Hrylik. Shane, how you doing, buddy? Everything good?
Doing fine. How you doing, Coop?
I'm doing fantastic, man.
You know, usually I don't do these interviews, but I like you, Coop, so here I am, Coop.
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. First off, explain the getup that you have, right? Is this like alter ego Cash Money, or like is this the Cash Money Resurgence cat? Like, talk to me about this. What's going on with this?
You know, Coop, last fight you said the Cash Money Resurgence stopped. It continued because, you know, the last decision, it was a crock of shit, if I'm honest with you, but it's all right. Well, the train continues.
So talking about the Cash Money train, or the Cash Money Resurgence, next stop, April 1st. You said that if you got anything less than a finish, you'd be wildly disappointed with yourself. You said you do have a lot of respect for AJ's skills, and you're expecting a war in there. What other feelings or thoughts do you have coming into this bout, being that it is at the Newburgh Armory? You fought there before. Just give me your thoughts, your emotions coming into this bout.
You know what, Coop? A lot of people say the Cash Money train's been derailed. April 1st, the Cash Money train's probably just gonna steamroll through, and like I said before, choo-choo.
So you do have a bit of respect, though, for the skills of AJ, and we know that he's a guy that loves to fight on the outside. Obviously, you guys could be fighting in a kickboxing bout. Are you expecting a more long-range affair, or do you expect to kind of utilize some of your short-range, in-the-pocket type of boxing?
You know what, Coop? Inside, outside, shit, Coop. It's going to be a bad night for him, Coop.
Last fight, unfortunately, you didn't get the nod, right? That was at K-Series. Talk to me about any adjustments or any training measures that you might have taken following that fight. Anything that you might have learned from that loss that you're going to bring April 1st.
I wouldn't really consider that a loss, Coop, but I think I applied more damage. I think my opponent from the last one, Maxim, believes he didn't apply as much damage as I did to him, but he got the decision. Credit to him. I've learned since then. The main factor is I'm actually training for this one. The last one, Coop, I trained about like 10 days. And then the one before that, I trained 5 days. You know, it was a better performance for me, but I don't know, Coop. I don't know what to tell you, but this time I'm actually training a little bit, Coop, so we'll see.
You would also mention to me pre-recording that this will be a #1 contender matchup, i.e. the man that wins this will be fighting for the belt. Does that add any extra pressure, or is this just another fight for you?
I'm just really going in there to whoop ass, Coop. I don't give a shit about no belt or rankings or none of this shit. I'm here to just whoop ass April 1st, Coop. And if I take my beating, I'll take it like a man, but shit. I don't think that's going to happen because I'm coming to really win, Coop.
So when you get your hand raised, or as a lot of optimists would say, if you get your hand raised, who's next in line? Who are you calling out? Who did you have in mind? Because I know you got a lot of guys. You like to play the game here where you're building up fights. You're selling yourself. I mean, who's next in line for the Cash Money Resurgence if you do get your hand raised?
You know, I'm a company man. I like Ricky. I like the promoter. I like you, Coop. I like RFC. It's my home. So I'll sell the fight. I'll sell the fights. But at the end of the day, also, these dudes on the roster, I got respect for a lot of them. But some of them are, I don't know what to say. If I say it on this, I'll probably get canceled, Coop. So I won't say it. But, you know, the next one is, we'll do June 23rd for the title. The return for MMA. You know, been trying to get the rematch of my only loss with Corgiano. Jake Corgiano, the older brother. He upsetted me. I'll give it to him. But at the end of the day, bro, I was a cocky bastard in that fight. So if you believe you can beat me again, let's run it. Let's run it. The last promotion, USA Karate, they tried making that rematch immediate a couple times. He didn't want it. The fans wanted it. The promotion wanted it. They even offered him money. He didn't take it though. I wonder why. You know, I've racked up some great fights and wins since then. He still won't take it. His older brother, he was supposed to be a replacement. His younger brother was supposed to be a replacement fighter for one of the pullouts in November 19th, 2022, was it? His older brother wanted to say, oh, Cash Money, he's got a suspect chin, this, that, other thing, talking all that shit. but then he can't. He wants to say to the promotion, yeah, it's got to be under this rule set. It's got to be under that rule set. I got a vagina. I'm a pussy. So we're going to address that when I see him at the weigh-ins or the fight night. But main focus is AJ, but they're going to get it. They wanted to not be humble after the loss. I didn't even talk shit or nothing about them before or after, so they want to talk that shit after. I don't think Jake Cordiano's going to do well in there with Maxim. If I'm honest with you, I think Maxim's going to knock his ass out. So let's see if his younger brother, the dude that's apparently I have no chin, meanwhile, that dude's he's tapping my old teammate, and he's also getting knocked out and can't fight me in the rule set, the man rule set. So credit to him, he's a pussy.
And so finally, I think a lot of people watching, a lot of people listening want to know what adjustments we'll see out of Cash Money in the cage April 1st. I mean, what are you adding to your game to face up against a guy as talented as AJ?
The people will have to find out. They'll have to pay. They'll have to tune in and pay their good American dollars.
Fair enough. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming in, buddy. I appreciate it, Shane. Cash Money Myles, you can catch him April 1st at the Newburgh Armory fighting AJ Harilik. It's going to be an absolute classic, instant classic for RFC. The ticket link will be down in the description below. I have been your host, Jacob Cooperman, and we will see you in the next edition of Fighter Spotlight. Thank you so much.
Staring at you from afar, analyzing every scar, asking myself how we got here. Remember, this is who we are. This for the blood, this is for the tears, this is for my pain and my plight. Two walked in, but only one of us is walking out of here tonight. I'm a survivor, fight for my life, coming back stronger. I will arise. I'm a survivor, fight for my life, coming back stronger.